Guys, hope you are doing so good. In this video, we are going to see about two important transactions in SAP FICO. Hey, what are the transactions or the transactions is I'm going to create a customer invoice, and for the created customer invoice I'm going to make a payment in SAP FICO. So these two transactions are coming under a concept called AR process. AR process is nothing but accounts receivable process. So customer is coming under accounts receivable. So let's get started, guys. So for invoice creation, customer invoice creation, I am using a T code name /n FB60. Sorry, it's not FB60, it's FB70. Okay, so this T code will always help us to get dragged to the screen. Yes, it's really a saver, a time saver. And then here we go. Now SAP is asking, hey, what's the customer name, man? So my customer name here in not only in SAP, I think so many software would not mention the customer name, the transaction. So we will not enter the customer name, the transaction. Instead, we will enter a customer number. Oh, likewise, in the college or school, beside your name, you are having a roll number or ID number something. So likewise, here we will call a customer number instead of name. Okay. So my customer number is 25. Just here's a 25. So his name is Sansal Limited. Oh, so SAP is asking invoice date. So invoice date, and here you can see the posting date. So invoice date is not nothing but hey, what date the invoice would pass? What date is the customer invoice would pass? So I would like to give as to as the same date of a posting date. So 16.10. So it's coming under down. I'm just clicking it. Yeah, right. So now SAP is asking an amount field. So what amount is the invoice or? So I am giving a something like 1,000 now, something little bigger as 3,000 rupees. Okay, 3,000. Then coming under the tabular column, below tabular column, you can find here after entering the enter button. Now the system shows the customer details in the right side of screen. Now SAP is a little bit automatic now. So under the GL account column below to my screen. So now SAP is asking the credit line item. So what's the credit line item? Normally the journal entry for customer invoice is customer account debit and the credit is sales account. Yeah, that's the correct. Customer account should be a debit and the credit must be always sales account. So this is a standard practice done in financial accounting. Okay, so we are implementing this practice here. So I'm calling a sales account here. So my sales GL account number is 3 lakh. I'm calling this number. So and the amount In the amount column, what amount I have entered before, same I must enter here. So 3000. That's why the debit and the credit should be tallied to get a correct result. And after entering the amount, click the enter button to continue to the next process. Then save this process or post, you can name it anywhere. So I am posting this invoice. Boom! Hey! We have created a customer invoice with the document number 3003. Oh, it's hats off. Thank you, SAP. Thank you for creating my customer invoice. So remember this document number, the document 3003. With 3003, I have to make a payment for 3003. Yeah, I have to make this payment with this invoice. So the amount must be same for the payment also. After creating the invoice, I am going to the payment section. So for the payment section or the payment screen, there's a T code. Yeah, that's the way, that's a shortcut. Always the shortcut will help you guys to save time. Okay, /n F-28. So this is the shortcut. So drag to the payment screen just by clicking the enter button. Boom. So this is customer payment screen. Here again, the SAP is asking the document date. So document date is my same as the posting date. I am just giving my posting date as a document date. Then coming under to the bank data column. So now system is asking an account. Hey, what is the account, man? From where I can pick the money. So where I can, for which account the money has to be transferred. So this is a bank data column. This is the SAP is asking the account, and the bank data column means you must enter the bank account number here. Yes. So I have created a bank GL or before. So I am calling the GL. My GL bank data GL number is 1 lakh, and the amount, as we said before, what amount which we entered before for invoice, the change should be here. Okay, so I have entered before as 3000. So coming under open item selection column, now SAP is asking the account. So from which account I have to credit for. So I want to credit the customer account. So customer account number is 25. Is just 25. So after completing this data, go to the process open items and click on that icon. So these are all the lists. Hey, what's this? So don't confuse. This is all a list that this customer is hiring, is a debtor for us. Okay, so he has just given only a 3000 rupees, not at all. So for unblocking all other documents, just click on, not a single click, a double click must be applied here to block or to inactivate the payment process. Yeah. So he didn't give a 70,000 for me, did he? No, that's not right. I just inactivated that line item. Then he didn't give me. I have to pay you 10,000 rupees. No, that not at all. Now he had just gave me 3,000 rupees only. So the amount entered is 3000, then assigned is also at 3000. I'm just assigning here, I'll just assign here before, and the not assigned must be 0. So this is none of this type of entry, all the kinds, all the entry, if you just maybe make to the payment side, it must be a 0 in the not assigned field. But make sure that it must be a 0 and post this payment entry. Ooh. Oh, that's great. So before an invoice, for that invoice I have created a customer payment. Wow, that's really great. So it's an easy step and it's an important step. Hey, you didn't forget. You forget to tell about the journal entries, man. Oh, I'm little sorry. So for the customer payment, the journal entry is cash account debit and the customer account credit, or bank account debit. We have entered a bank here, so bank account debit and the customer account credit. So these are the journal entries we have processed here. So thank you guys. We will see you with the next video. Thank you.